Hello, and welcome to my channel. Once again, you are most welcome. And indeed, in today's video, I'm going to guide you through 5 reasons that are keeping you broke. If you are in this category, you gotta stay tuned, because I know for majority of people who are listening to me, most of the things that you desire is a financial freedom, and I want to share with you some of the things that is keeping you where you are and what you can do about it in terms of helping you out to progress as far as financial freedom is concerned. If we haven't met before, my name is Beatrice Yakubu. I am the founder of Simply Family Business, as well as the host of Win with Money podcast. In terms of the podcast, I help you to understand money concepts, and indeed for the business side, I help business owners to attract clients. Now, let's get started. If you haven't subscribed to my channel before, this is the best time. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so that when I release a video, you get notified. And if this video is of any benefits to you, you might as well like it, comment, share it, send me any comments that you have or any question as well. So let's get started on this video about 5 reasons why five reasons that are keeping you broke. Number 1 reason is the fact that you haven't got a financial plan. Now, in terms of plan, there's a saying that people don't plan to fail, but they fail to plan. And what I mean by that is that the thing, if you don't have a plan, any plan goes. You wake up in the day and then your day goes, just as it came. You haven't got a plan for, this is what I'm going to do that is potentially going to bring me in some money. This is what I'm going to do that is potentially going to bring me an extra income that I desire. This is what I'm going to do that is going to help me even build connections with people that can help me towards the goal that I desire in terms of financial freedom. So the first and foremost is for you to have a plan. And I always say some people don't even have a plan or an idea of how much money that they are going to make or they make in a month. And so this is a new month, and I just want to encourage you, if this is where you are, I believe that you should take the right steps in sitting down and thinking, okay, how much does your work bring you? How much does your business bring you? Or how much does any extra work that you do bring you? And if you can think about these numbers, you definitely are on the way to getting hold of your financial soundness or financial success pathway. Then the number 2 is the fact that you are not making enough money. Now, a lot of people are not making enough money, and there are various reasons why. And if you are somebody who is in work, obviously, I think it's Jim Rowe who says that, your work can make you a living, but your business can bring you a fortune. What he meant was that he didn't mean that everybody should become a business owner. But of course, when you are working, most of us would just think about work and that's it. We are not thinking about any other thing that can actually bring us money. If you are not thinking about it in that way, you need to start thinking differently, because work alone potentially will not be enough. In fact, if you are paid a lot of money, in fact, not long ago, I actually computed the numbers, and then I was shocked at the amount of tax that, the high income earners who are in work actually pay. So what I did put in was like 150 to 200,000. And I was shocked to see the amount of money that goes to the government for people who are earning this kind of money. So that even if you are earning that kind of money, you are potentially going to be struggling, because yes, on paper there is a lot of money, but indeed by the time they finish with all the tax and everything, you haven't got so much money that actually commensurate with the title or the paycheck that you hold. So, but by doing other different things that can bring you money on the other sides, obviously that is a pathway to help you to be able to make different kind of income rather than just waiting for your salary. And I've shared this before. Things like selling on Vinted is something that, you know, anyone can do, because the good news is that these platforms are free. You don't have to pay anything to get on it. But of course, if you are able to, you know, create a platform, obviously you can sell things. And recently I was listening to this lady who was talking about same thing about, you know, a lawyer who, despite the fact that he is working and earning money as a lawyer, but of course, he then decided to create a platform that will bring customers into, like, customers who are looking for lawyers. And then contacted his friends, and then for them to put their profiles on, and then indeed that is a business for him to earn, so that when these lawyers are hired by these people, then he earns a commission. Obviously that is a clever way of making income based on the based on his own career. So for example, a teacher, if you are a teacher and you could use your Saturday, a couple of hours on Saturday to teach children, guess what? You are going to be making more money. So the area of not making enough money can actually be sorted if you are indeed focused enough. The third thing is, or the third point, or that is keeping you broke, is the fact that you are spending far more than you earn. Now, in terms of that, a lot of people spend far more than we earn, and there are various reasons why we do that. You could do that because obviously you have you know, you could do that because of the fact that the job that you do demand that, you know, you appear in a certain way, and obviously you have to spend to match the people that you go out with, you know, expect you to live in a certain way, and society in general expects you to live in a certain way, so on and so forth. For that reason, you could actually be spending far more than you earned. But it doesn't have to be that way. If you have a budget in place, you wouldn't have to spend more money than you earned. And indeed, that is going to be very, very useful as far as working towards your financial journey is concerned. Then the fourth one is that you are not actually keeping a track of measurement of your progress. So for example, you can have a plan and you can be earning good money, and you can decide that you are not spending a lot of money. But of course, if you are not keeping a track on your progress, you are not going to you could potentially still be broke. I think it's Patrice Washington that some time ago I was listening to. She talked about, you know, the fact that every weekend, she said every Monday they have to look at their finances in terms of during the week, how much have we spent, how much money came in, and so on and so forth. Most of us don't even think about that, even on a monthly basis, never mind on a weekly basis. So this is something that you could think about in terms of actually looking at the numbers, because sometimes that could save you from spending some monies that you didn't really have, that you wanted to spend, or that you could have spent based on impulse. Then the last but not the least is the fact that you are keeping bad company. Now, I'm not saying that your friends are bad, but of course, when you are keeping friends who are not financially savvy, or who are not thinking about financial independence, guess what? You are going to be in that category, because there's a saying that you are the average of the 5 people that you associate with. And indeed, if you are associating with spenders, they are going to keep you there. Or if you are even associating with people who are not thinking about financial independence, guess what? You are not going to naturally think about financial independence. So these are the points that are perhaps keeping you broke, which is the fact that you don't have a financial plan, the fact that you are not earning enough money, the fact that you are spending far more than you could ever make, the fact that you are not measuring. They say what gets measured get managed. If that is not your if that's not inculcated into your day-to-day behavior as far as money is concerned, obviously that is going to be a negative for you. And if your friends are not in alignment with your financial future, you need to look for new ones that will help you get motivated as far as working towards financial freedom is concerned. Thank you so much for listening. If you haven't done so already, give the video a thumbs up, and do consider subscribing to my channel, because that helps me out and also get the message far to many more people. I'll come your way once again. Take care.